Well, hi guys. Excuse me. Been a lot of or lack of activity on my channel, I'm afraid. So I just thought I would put up a quick review. Sort of lost my mojo a bit at the moment. What with being hot in England for a few weeks and work, and son's been over, so I've been entertaining him. So not a lot of time for modelling. But I thought I'd do a quick review. This is Eduard's Spitfire Story, the Few limited edition kit. It's a 2-in-1 kit. There are 2 complete Spitfire kits in 1/48 scale in here. Very early marks. You've got the very early Spitfire Mark 1 early twin blade prop, which is quite unusual, and then the late 3-blade prop and bulged canopy. Great picture. Yes, I know it's a funny way around, but as you can see, they've done it as a portrait. I can't get it all in like that. So I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 markings on here to choose from, all sort of 1939, 1940s by the looks of things. Got a couple of well-known ones here, Stanford Tuck and Douglas Bader, who, to be honest, I don't have a very high opinion of, but that's another story. I've heard that although he was a brave man, he carried on fighting after he lost his legs due to showing off, and I've heard that he wasn't particularly nice to ground crew and things like that, but whether that's true or not, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. If you want one of these, I can imagine they're going to go quite quick. The kit number is 11143. This turned up yesterday. It'd been left on my doorstep with another kit, which I may review as well. But that's okay, because I've given my postie permission to leave my stuff. I was out with the boy and the dog on long walks with a friend of his. So, anyway, so let's put the plastic goodness over there for the moment. So here you got all the markings. Obviously these ones, I think I must have done one of these before, a Spitfire kit, because I remember doing a Kiwi symbol before. They look pretty good. They just say made in the Czech Republic, so I don't know if they're made by Cartograph. And you got some more on the back there. I've obviously got the instructions, which we'll come to in a minute. Then you got the stencil sets there, 2 of, because there's 2 planes. You got mask set, I think there's 2, obviously again in there, and then you've actually got a little 1/48 scale figure of Douglas Bader. So it's got a nice little inclusion. And then you've got 2 lots of photo etch. Very nice, usual Eduards kind of stuff. Coloured instrument panels, etc. Whenever I start making videos, I have a cough. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the instructions. A lot of people say Eduard's instructions are really good. I personally find them a bit confusing to follow. Lots and lots of detail about the Spitfire, which I haven't read yet. So obviously there's a paint going over. You've got sprue parts call out, bits that aren't used, some on the clear sprue. You've got the mask set, as I say, photo set. One prop's not, it seems odd that they give you a 3-blade prop there, 3-blade prop there, but that one's not used, and that piece there is a 2-blade prop. I'm not sure why they didn't mould it in one piece, or because part of it forms a spinner, I guess, but why they didn't mould it in one piece, I don't know, and just have a 2-hole spinner, don't know. Obviously, as usual, start off with the cockpit area, so this is where you've got to be careful. It looks like there's 3 sort of bulkheads here. You've got an R23, an R24, an R26. It says use R23 for markings A to E and G, and R26 for F and then H to J, but it doesn't say which one uses R26. Or it's an alternative. Yes, it is, because it says you can use either of those. What the difference is, I don't really know. Oh, I see, it's because you can use a photo etch part on that instead of that. Now I've got it. Okay. And again here you've got to fill in a little hole here for markings A to D, and that's a headrest I think, but then you've got to use it on the other ones. You work down through the control column, seat, cockpit floor. Moving on, start installing parts in the frame, photo etch seat belts, putting the instrument panel together, installing bits in the cockpit sides, so it makes up a nice tub. Then you've got to make a modification to the sides if you want the canopy closed or open. Then, because of the two different marks, the early and the late, you've got two fuselage sides for each left and right. So again, you use B1 for A to C on the right hand side, and B2, A to C, and then the rest of the marks use the other two. So it's quite good being able to make two different marks. I'm obviously going to do an early and a late, which I think most people will do. You've got to open various holes for various versions again. Working on, not sure where these go. These are parts for the undercarriage bay area. Again, opening up more holes, so you've really got to keep your eye on what you're doing here. Making up the tailplanes, installing the main wings, rudder, elevators. More photo etch used here, ailerons, wingtips. More photo etch in what I assume is an oil cooler. Another bit of photo etch there, I suppose that's supposed to be a hinge or something, I honestly don't know. Air scoops, again for various options, you've really got to be on the ball with this one. Installing those undersides, radiators, more bits to go in. Then you've got wheels again, undersurface colour for marking F early and all the rest are silver. Installing the undercarriage tail wheel, then we start moving on to what looks like the canopy area, rear view mirror, cockpit side door, and then you, again open canopy. There's one moulding for closed and one for open, making up the twin blade air screw. Then for closed canopies, again for certain markings A to B and C, or A, B and C. When you come over the page, and it goes onto a 3-blade prop, and which ones to use. A13 for an open canopy for markings D to J, and A14 if you want to do it closed. 3-blade props, different spinner on one of them, and then you've got a general overview of the 2-blade and the 3-blade. Again, one of them had some extra aerial wires going out to the horizontal stabilisers. And then you've got the resin kit to put together. There's only 2 bits, I didn't even notice there was an arm. Probably missing out on mine, no my luck. No, there it is. I glanced at it, I thought it was a dog on the ground. So no, it's just his arm. Shouldn't it be his legs? Anyway, then you start off with early mark with a flat canopy, not bulge. And again a flat canopy on B, and then C has got the first one, so I presume C has a twin blade propeller, but it shows 3. Okay, I'm wrong there. But I thought, see, it's confusing. So they show a 2-blade prop and they say markings A to D and G. And then on here it's got a 3-blade prop. So a bit of research is needed, I think. So you've got the typical half white, half black undersides, and dark earth and whatever the colours were on top. Dark earth and dark green, that was it. So moving along through this again. This is Stanford Tux plane. This is the Royal New Zealand one, because it's got the Kiwi on it. Pilot Officer Alan Christopher Deere. Barder's machine, won't be doing that one. It's a good name, Adolf Gisbert Milan, that's a good name to have during the war. That one's Sky underneath. One of them, So maybe it's the very first scheme. Let's go back. I think it's silver underneath. So that's quite a bit different. Silver one underneath. And just, as I say, slightly later we go to the sky undersides. Hornchurch. I'm based in Hornchurch. Falmere in Cambridgeshire. West Hampnett in Sussex. That might be a good one to do because I know where that is. And then you've got the stenciling positions. And right on the back you've got some other goodies. They've got their nice look panels. Is it worth getting one of those? And a resin cockpit tub, which looks quite nice. Have to look at how much they are. You can get bronze undercarriage legs coming out, but they're not out till September. But yeah, lots of goodies, gun bays. And that's the instructions. Again, you've got a reproduction of this picture. On Phil Flory, he said it'd be nice if they'd included this as a picture you could frame or sell it as a nice picture. It's quite true, it's quite a nice picture. Right, moving on to the plastic. You obviously seem to have two of everything, but apparently there is actually a difference in the mouldings. I'm going to have to change my glasses because I can't see and don't know where they are. Modelling glasses, so we'll do without them. Anyway, I am going to put my side light on here, so I expect the picture will change. I'll do it so it wasn't a glare on glossy paper. Let's turn that on. Sorry about that. So this is one of the cockpits. Beautiful resin, beautiful rivet detail, which is going to be a real pain if you've got to sand this because it is so fine. I'll bring it up and I hope that's going to focus. Probably not. I hope you can see some of that, guys and girls. So that's one set, and this is the other one. Let's see if we can see a difference. Not that I can see. Somebody said there was a difference. There were some different rivets on top or something. Just having a good look myself. This, I think it was pointed out on Phil's review that there was some rivets on the front that weren't on the other one. But I'm bloody if I can see any difference. No. Already am blurred if I can see any difference between those. I thought you said it was over the nose. As I say, I haven't got my magnifying glass on my face at the moment. I can't see any difference. But they're different sprue numbers, so they must be a different somewhere. Anyway, that's the fuselage sides. Two lots of propellers and seats, and yeah, seats, and obviously two lots of wings. Again, really nicely moulded. Such fine details, incredible. Very nice. So they're the same. That bag. I won't take the clear ones out. Oh, there's our resealable bags. It's all well. So they look really nice and clear. There's obviously a bit of distortion because of the shape of the canopy. There's one falling off there. Look. So we've even got some wingtips there by the looks of things. Gun sights, armoured glass. seal it up so I don't do that bit, and then there's another one of those, and then we've got these the same. So these two bags are the same, so I'm just going to open one of those. So here you can see what I was on about with the two-bladed prop. It's got part of the spinner moulded into it. Nice clean mouldings. Cockpit sides, got some detail on them. The internal frames are different types, so that is the difference. So you can use that and put that triangular piece on as a net photo etch part. Various bits here, yes, don't know what they all are, control columns, etc. Oxygen bottles. Conventional instrument panel if you don't want to use the etched ones. Exhaust stacks, all very nicely moulded. Absolutely gorgeous. Although there's some sink marks in the exhaust there, look. If you can see that. But nothing a touch of filler won't sort out, but that's a bit disappointing. Eduard. And then you've got various things like the rudder, wingtips, ailerons, tailplanes, elevator, undercarriage doors, various types of cockpit door, presumably for the make. See, that could be the difference, small and large doors. Wheel centres, that makes it nice and easy to paint the tyres, aerials, different types again. Spinner there. Over on the detail side, nice to give the fabric effect of the ribs in there. Insides of the radiators. As I say, lots of different sorts of doors. So there's obviously three sorts of doors. Maybe one's open, one's closed, that's it. And then maybe these are for different marks, as I say. Tail wheel. Control actuators, presumably, for the ailerons, etc. As I say, the other bag's exactly the same. So all in all, apart from the exhaust stacks, which need a bit of filler, they look pretty good to me. So there we are. Thanks for watching, guys.